What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is today. Y'all see the topic. Y'all know exactly what we're about to be talking about. Today, we're going to be letting you guys know exactly 4 businesses that are the easiest ways to be able to make money within this year. So within this one video, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly 4 businesses that you guys can start, which will be the easiest way this year for you to be able to make money and make money fast. All right. And these are going to be some of the quickest industries to be able to get in without using your own money, y'all. Now, before we get started on this video, I need everybody to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you haven't yet. That way you'll be updated every time your boy drop a fire video, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to it. I know y'all ready to exactly talk about these ways to be able to make money this year. A lot of people are going through a little bit of struggle because they're starting to open. They want to start their first business, but they're over here and they're over here. They want to be able to open up a clothing store, a clothing line, and then they want to open up a boutique at the same time. I'm about to get ready to give you guys literally the 4 businesses that you guys can open up this year that'll be the most easiest industries for you to be able to go into, y'all. All right. Can I get an amen down below, y'all? If y'all feeling me already and we even talked about the subject, make sure y'all drop a fire sign down below or let me know you're here inside this video, y'all. All right. We're about to get ready to go ahead and get to it. So the first business, and these are just on my opinion, just letting everybody know, okay? This is just off my opinion alone. A lot of these businesses, it might not work out for a lot of other people, right? But for the people that are on my channel, I want to definitely give you guys, if you're that person that's trying to look exactly for businesses to be able to open or what exactly tends to you more, you know, to where you won't have to spend too much money going into it, this is going to be the video for you. This is going to be the video for you, y'all. Let's get it hype, all right? Now, the first business, of course, all right, especially for people that have been watching me for a good little minute. The first business that I want to go ahead and let you guys know about, which would be probably one of the easiest businesses to be able to go into, easiest business model to be able to go into, is going to be Airbnb. Airbnb. Now, I know a lot of people have been hearing about Airbnb, but a lot of people don't know exactly how to be able to get into the industry of Airbnb or exactly how it works. And a lot of people don't understand how easily the industry is to be able to get into. Me, I'm a person that literally got into Airbnb literally a year ago. I started my first Airbnb. I spent $7,000, all right? $7,000 of my own money. Now that I know better than that, and then for you guys that are on my channel, you guys can learn a little bit more about Airbnb, exactly how I use somebody else's money, which we're about to get to talk about a little bit, to go inside my second Airbnb. But see, when I first started, I ended up spending $7,000 to be able to get my whole house fully furnished, to be able to get into it and be able to list it on Airbnb, right? As I did that, that was my first time going into Airbnb. And I just wanted to see, I heard everybody on the internet talking about their profits and how much they're making. Or we made $6,000 a month. We made $3,000 a month. We made this and etc. I wanted to find out myself. Y'all. So, of course, me not being at the time, I was in the industry of cars. I was literally going into the auction, buying cars and selling them, reselling them on like Facebook Market, doing exactly what I could do to be able to be an entrepreneur, y'all. You know what I mean? Because I always felt the feeling to be able to be an entrepreneur. I just didn't know exactly what business would work for me, y'all. So anyway, I ended up getting out the car industry. So I tried to figure out exactly what other industry would I be able to go into. You know, I'm out of cars, but I got to be able to find another industry to be able to make me some money. Because we all know that you cannot depend on one single income, everybody. Inside this YouTube video, I want you to know you cannot just depend on one single income. The average millionaire, I want you to put this in your head. And if you get picked up what I just put down when I say this, I need you to drop a comment down below. The average millionaire has at least 7 forms of income. 7. You cannot depend on one. You cannot put all eggs in one basket. So at that time, I was literally working at a job and I was getting money and I was trying to figure out where can I invest this money to make another source of income. Glory be to God, y'all. Let's get it. All right. So anyway, I end up investing, like I said, $7,000 into my first Airbnb, getting it fully furnished and getting it ready to be able to be listed on Airbnb. My first month of doing that Airbnb, which is really what showed me the capability of Airbnb, is I literally made $2,600 my first month going into Airbnb. The second month going into Airbnb, I made my most that I have ever made in Airbnb before. And that showed me the capability of Airbnb alone. I made $6,000 off one of my Airbnbs in Memphis, Tennessee within 1 month. Once I saw that, y'all, I was like, hold on now. My job had only paid me probably about $5,000, $5,600 that month. So I'm like, hold on. I just made profit of $6,000 within my first 2 months of going into Airbnb. This is kind of crazy, right? So I started understanding Airbnb, and as I got into the industry even more, I started recognizing how easy it is to be able to set the business up. So far as going through it, getting the cleaning service, and putting everything pretty much on autopilot, y'all. All right, Airbnb is going to be one of the most passive incomes that you guys, I'm not going to say one of the most passive incomes you guys can have, but it's going to be money once you get the system automated to where you have everything running. It's going to be one of the easiest businesses to be able to not only get into, but get into without using your own money and be able to multiply by then. All right. You can literally, if you have one Airbnb, you can multiply from that one Airbnb. You can either choose to be able to use somebody else's money to be able to go in that Airbnb, or you can just use your own money. You can use the money that you're using from that first Airbnb to go to the second. It does not matter, y'all. But Airbnb is definitely going to be that first industry that is going to be one of the top easiest industries to be able to go into, especially nowadays in 2022 and going on, y'all. Y'all don't understand the effect that Airbnb had when it first came into the game now, y'all. So it's best to be able to get your foot in now and go ahead and start it. All right. All right. So that's the first industry. The next industry that's going to be the easiest way to be able to make money, y'all, is going to be Turo. Turo. Isn't that funny that Turo is kind of similar to Airbnb? These are two industries that are very easy to go into. You guys, I literally have seen people to where I have friends, all right? I have friends that literally has went out and got loans, right? Loans from a certain bank to where they literally get out, they get 4 cars from that one bank, right? 4 cars with 1 inquiry. So that means they go to one bank, right? And they pull this play to where they get a loan to where they're able to get 4 cars. And out of those 4 cars, it only pulls 1 inquiry off their credit. So just imagine if you're able to go into an industry like Turo, right? Like I said, y'all, these are very easy industries to be able to easily go into and profit your first month. It's not too many businesses like that. On down the line, probably about 2 years ago, y'all got to understand, no, not 2 years ago, probably about 4 years ago, y'all got to understand that it wasn't as easy when you're going into business 4 years ago. You had to strive, y'all. You had to go through the mud. You had to be able to invest, and you won't see your investment back until years later. That is not the same game, y'all, that we are in 2022 and going on. I want y'all to understand that. Now you have the capability to be able to go into business and be able to profit the first month with industries like Turo. So let's give you an example, right? These persons literally went out and got 4 cars, 1 inquiry on their credit, right? Let's say that the car note on an average, right? The car note is about 600 and, let's boost it up a little bit, y'all. Let's boost it up. This is tiny a little bit. Let's say that the car note is about $800, right? Car note is about $800 that you pay every single month, right? And you're literally charging, I want you to just, I'm not going to give y'all the whole breakdown of it, okay? Because this video is not to be able to give you the whole breakdown of industries. It's just to be able to let you know the easiest industries to be able to go into so you can automatically start profiting this year, y'all. All right, we want those businesses that we can start profiting the first month, second month, see our money back, okay? So let's go ahead and go on to it. 4 cars, right? All of them just have a note of about $800. You have that note of $800, and let's say on an average, you charge that car about $100 a day, right? You charge for that car about $100 a day. If you only charge $100 a day for each one of these cars, I want you to understand this. Watch this. Now, if somebody just books out, that's 30 days within a month. If somebody just books out a loan, 8 days, All right. 8 days out of 30 days. 30 days, y'all. If they book 8 days, your car note is already paid. That car note is already paid. So what does that let you know? Well, what does that let everybody know inside of here? That means you have 22 more days to be able to profit. 22. So 100 times 22 is $2,200, right? That means you have made $2,200 of profit within a month, your first month going in. Isn't that crazy? And if you're a real person, if you are a real entrepreneur within those with those 4 cars that you literally made $2,200 off of, you would be investing it into more cars to be able to make more money. Whew. Now, like I said, y'all, especially if you have your credit, if you have your credit right, and when I say that, I mean your personal credit, you will be able to dominate the Turo game. I know plenty of people that are literally making $12,000, $9,000 a month off Turo. And they have a light car fleet. Like they have a light car inventory right now. Light car inventory. I'm talking about 4, 5, 6 cars. Making that amount every month, y'all. So Turo is going to be another industry, like I said, that'll be very easy to come into, especially if you have personal good credit. Because if you have personal good credit, you're talking about some of these cars with no down payment at all, right? You're going in and getting some of these cars with 0 down payment, and you're automatically being able to profit within the first month. That is crazy, y'all. That's insane. Insane. All right. Now, the next income that we're going to give you guys is going to be a very easy one also that I feel like. It's going to be some people that's going to be on the other side of the scale with this one. But like I said, this is going to be one of the most easiest ways to be able to start making some money. All right. And not only that, with this industry, you don't have to invest a cent. You don't have to invest a dime. You don't have to invest a dime. And that is going to be becoming a content creator. Becoming a content creator. What do I mean by content creator? Well, if you see me right now, I'm on YouTube, just like I am right now. This is considered as a content creator. But we have a lot of different content creators out here. We have a lot of content creators that create content on YouTube. We have a lot of content creators that post content on TikTok, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, right? I want y'all to understand that there's a lot of platforms out here, such as Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube, that are now paying content creators to be able to post content. So that means this video is for everybody. I want y'all to understand. I don't care if you're a singer. I don't care if you're a dancer. I don't care if you're an entertainer. I don't care if you're in the business industry. It does not matter. A content creator is now getting paid. So that means no matter what type of industry you're in, no matter what type of skill, trade that you have, if you are able to create content around that industry, there are multiple ways for you to be able to get paid. There are multiple ways for you to be able to get paid. I talk about a lot Facebook Reels, y'all. I talk a lot about Facebook Reels. Facebook Reels is a platform that literally it's connected to Facebook, y'all. For those of you who don't know, Facebook Reels is just connected to Facebook. So if you have a Facebook account, I tell you more on how to get connected and how to start getting paid from Facebook Reels on my channel. All you guys have to do is just scroll down, check a couple of videos. You will see that, you will find that Facebook Reels video for you. All right. But like I said, as you start creating content, somebody like Facebook Reels, you only need to surpass 1,000 views to go ahead and get accepted inside the program of Facebook Reels. As you get accepted in that program, I need people to realize you're getting paid off every single video that you do. Every single video that you do. You are now getting paid. Most people don't understand, as you're creating content, you are now getting paid by the second. Immediately once you get in that Facebook Reels program, you are now getting paid by the second, y'all. You're getting paid by the second. How are you getting paid by the second? You're getting paid for every viewer that views you, every viewer that likes you. And as you continue to post content, you're going to notice that you're going to get more exposure, and more exposure brings more views, more money, more engagement, and more other things, y'all. Content creator is going to be the third. If you are a content creator within, and also, There's different things of content creator. I don't want people to get confused when I say, all right, content creator, and you're looking at me right now and I'm showing my face. There's different ways to be able to do it. Right now, I'm supporting my personal brand. I am my personal brand, which is me. But there's another way to be able to go into business. If you have a different type of sort of business, right? Maybe you're a person that makes natural products, right? You make natural products for the face, stuff for you to take a bath with. You guys know exactly what natural products I'm talking about. And you're a person that doesn't really want to show your face. You're a person that wants to show your product. Like I said, content creator. Think about something creative that you can post every single day around your content. You might want to send your products to somebody like me, right? And you start it off just like that. You start you off a website, or it doesn't mean you don't have to start. We don't want to get too confusing inside this video, right? But let's just say you had a website, right? You might want to send your products to creators like me or other content creators, right? And as you're doing that, we'll be creating the content for you also while you are, right? You might be a person that's simply gradually going through videos and you posting your content on exactly what it does for the body, how it does for the skin, face, and etc., right? But those are contents that you're creating every single day. All it takes is one video every day. One video every day. Also, I tell myself every single day, I'm one video away from going viral. That one viral video will be able to change your life. And I guarantee you, see, the things that people don't realize about that viral video is that the simple fact, it's going to push you to do more. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to push you to do more. I'm telling y'all. Excuse me, y'all. It's going to push you to do more, y'all. It's definitely going to be able to push you to do more. Because you look at that viral video and you're like, hold on now. Hold on now. Like, how can I do more? How can I be able to go higher? How can I reached 100,000 views this time. How would I be able to reach higher? Right? And if you're getting paid for it, you're really going to be motivated. Right? So content creator is going to be the third way for you to be able to make money inside of 2022 and going on, y'all. All right. That's going to be a big, a content creator is going to be a very big thing when it going on to the future. So 2022 and going on, content creators are going to be a very big thing, y'all. Y'all don't understand. You can be getting paid by these platforms, but also you're going to be getting paid from people for sponsorships, right? Sponsorships. You're going to have people that's contacting you and saying, hey, listen, we see that you're getting a lot of attraction. You're getting a lot of exposure. Can we send our product out to you so you can give a review for it, right? And they're going to do that. They're going to do that. If y'all are picking up what I'm putting down and y'all paying attention to me all the way to the end right now, y'all, I need you to say, hey, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Kai. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Rich. Let's get it. Let's get it. Put those comments down below, y'all. We need to have at least 1,000 comments. All right, I don't care if we don't have 1,000 views on this video. We need 1,000 comments on everybody that has watched this video. All right, so cool. The next one, the last way to be able to make, and this is going to be the easiest way. All right, these are the 4 easiest ways to be able to go the industries to be able to go into. The next one is going to be wholesaling in real estate. Wholesaling in real estate Now, I want y'all to know that I have a couple of friends, close friends, that literally do wholesaling, right? And I'm going to be getting them also. If you guys have not tuned into that free game webinar that's going to be going on every single Saturday, I would suggest you guys hit that link down below and join that free game webinar that we're going to be having every Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time, y'all. Make sure y'all tap into that, y'all. Free game webinar. Guarantee we're going to give you the tools to be able to change your life inside that one webinar, y'all. And I'm giving the game for free. What they doing that at, y'all? I don't know. But I'm going to be trying to get people also on the free game webinar that's going to be talking about wholesaling so they can tell you exactly how to be able to get into wholesaling. And you will realize slowly that it's not that hard to be able to get inside the game of wholesaling, right? And what do I mean? A lot of people don't know what I mean by wholesaling houses, right? Wholesaling is an industry that you do not have to have zero money to be able to get into. You have to have zero money to be able to get into. How exactly does that work? If you guys ever heard of the middleman of the industries, right? when you're going to get into business, you're going to always recognize there's going to be a middleman, right? There's going to be a middleman that you end up contacting to. That middleman is going to end up going over to somebody else. And guess what? He's going to make that mission happen for you, right? So as a wholesaler, you are the middleman, right? Now, you got to understand that as a wholesaler, you're going out and you're finding distressed properties. Like I said, you're going to be at zero. You can have $0, but your whole goal is to be able to go out and find people that have distressed properties. Now, the same thing works with Airbnb, which is another video to be able to talk about, right? But what you're going out and doing is you're finding distressed properties. And as you're finding these distressed properties, you're going to look at them, you're going to call them, you're going to skip trace them, you're going to do exactly what you need to do to be able to get in contact with the owner of this distressed property. And as you find the owner of this distressed property, you're going to be the middleman. Remember what I said? You're going to be the middleman that literally takes this distressed property, right? You're going to look at the value of this distressed property. And as you do that, this is going to be your seller. And all you're going to do is go over and find a buyer. Notice what I said. You have no money to be able to get into this industry, right? You're going to be the seller and you're going to go over and find a buyer. So you want to find a buyer that is able to be able to go out and buy this property, right? Now, it's not as easy as I'm saying right now. Of course, you guys have to know the industry and do your due diligence and be able to go and research the industry and find out exactly how it works. But I guarantee you literally can go through YouTube videos and find out exactly how to do this alone. You guys do not have to buy anybody's course. You guys not have. The biggest thing that you can ever do for your business is be able to take action on it. And as you take that action, I guarantee you recognize this industry is not as hard as I thought it was. It's not as hard as I thought it was, right? Especially industries that you can start with zero, right? You literally are finding distressed properties and you want to find a seller for these distressed properties. You want to get them underneath contract and then get the buyer to negotiate and say, hey, listen, I'm going to buy this property at a certain price, right? So give you guys an example, right? If I go and get a distressed property at $60,000, right? If I go get a property at $60,000, the actual worth of this property after restoring the whole property and everything like that is possibly about $90,000. Let's just say $90,000, right? We got it for 60. The actual value of it is going to be $90,000 after the house gets fully restored. What we want to do is simply find a buyer that is interested in really restoring that house and getting it to the actual value of the house, right? They're interested, right? But what the wholesaler does is the middleman. All they do is they get the house, they find the seller, right? They negotiate. They try to some of the wholesalers try to talk down with the seller. And if the actual cost of the house was $60,000, maybe we might be taking the price down. We might try to negotiate with the seller and try to tell them, hey, listen, you know, this is going wrong with the house. The roof is damaged, this and that. Will we be able to talk you down to about $55,000 or $50,000 for the property? Bam. Let's say you get the seller on the contract saying, hey, listen, I'm going to sell this for $50,000. Then you as the wholesaler, you go over and take that contract and then you go over to a buyer that wants to be able to buy the property. And then you give the buyer a good property. You give the buyer a good deal on the property. Let's just say, hey, listen, we're about to get ready to go out. Oh, y'all, I don't know why my head is itching so bad, y'all. Jeez. I think it's because I got it braided. But anyway, y'all, you want to go over and find the buyer and tell the buyer, hey, listen, we got a good deal on this property. You can now buy this property for about $60,000, right? The worth of the actual house is $90,000. Did you just notice what I just did? Did everybody, if you just pick up what I just put down inside this video, I need y'all to drop a fire sign. I need y'all to drop a fire sign, middleman. We just got done adding on 10 grand to the price that we took the seller down from, right? We added on 10 grand. So as we go over and sell this property to the buyer for $60,000, our split when he ends up buying it is $10,000. Now, if you're a wholesaler that knows how to sell every deal, if you know how to sell one deal every month, that's $10,000 put on your tab, y'all. $10,000 put on your tab. What did you pay? Nothing. Nothing. Now, of course, there's wholesalers out here that have more systems to be able to help them out that they actually pay for. So some of these systems are actually going to cost you. But if you want to be able to do it a way to where it's not going to cost you a single dime to be able to get into wholesaling, then it's possible. It's definitely possible. But if you want to make it easier for you in the game of wholesaling, of course, you want to be able to go out and use tools that's going to be able to make it easier for you. All right. Now, that's going to be the fourth industry. I hope you guys enjoy all those 4 businesses to be able to go into within 2022 that'll be easy for you to be able to make money within the first month or second month of you being in the industry alone, y'all. All right. Now, I'm going to be coming out with more videos, of course, to be able to help grow and expand your business. But the only thing I need y'all to do is simply hit that subscribe button and hit that share button, y'all. All right. It's your boy, Kai Gibson, a.k.a. Real Secrets. And we out, y'all.